Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, my name is Donna, and for those of you not new, thank you so much for continuing to come back and support my channel. I appreciate all of you so very much. Today I am in my jacket because I am freezing. It is frigid outside. Winter hit us, and it hit us with a vengeance. It's supposed to snow this weekend. I'm not quite sure it will, but it's supposed to snow. So, we will see. I am bringing you my Simply Samples series for this week. This is episode 19, and I'm having a good time with this. And again, I forgot to put my samples up here. What is wrong with me? All right. So today we're going to go over the samples that I pulled a couple weeks ago, talk to you about them, and I also started incorporating a face mask into my Simply Samples series so that I get some use out of them, and eventually at some point in time we will roll in the perfumes all over again. But for now I do have 6 items that I pulled from my bins and then 1 face mask for you guys. I'm going to start with the face mask. I think this is the 24 karat gold glow sheet mask by Kazu Beauty. This was in a pack of 2 in here. I do get a lot of my sheet masks from Ipsy. I don't think I've paid for a sheet mask ever in my life, and I do have like a giant drawer full of them. I do get them all from Ipsy, I do believe. This one is no different. It did come from Ipsy, and I don't know, I think it was okay. It wasn't like necessarily awesome. The information that I have on this is that these are $12.50 each, box of 5. So these come in a box of 5, I do believe. I had an issue with trying to figure out on the website that these are sold on if it was $12.50 for the box of 5 or $12.50 each. I have to imagine $12.50 for the box of 5 because that puts them right at $2.50 a piece, which I think is pretty much the going rate for a sheet mask that's kind of like not a Tatcha sheet mask. This definitely isn't a Tatcha sheet mask, and honestly I don't think that it's even a 24 karat gold sheet mask, except for that it did have kind of a yellow tinge to it, which was honestly kind of gross. It looked gross. I didn't want to put it on my face because it looked gross. So there's that. I'm sure I am recording because I've had issues with that lately. So it did have this yellow goo that was kind of nasty. It felt very cooling on my face. I'm not going to say it didn't feel good because it did feel good. I don't feel like it dried up super quickly. It is a mask that tells you to leave on your face for 20 minutes. I felt like it stayed on my face for 20 minutes. A lot of times when you put a mask on and my skin just soaks it all in super fast, and by the time the timing is up on it, like that mask is like a sheet of paper sitting on my face. This didn't do that. It did stay on my face for the 20 minutes and give me good serum during that time. There was enough of it that I could rub it into my face after I took the mask off and up my chin and my neck area, which I thought was great. It's supposed to lift, firm, glow, and detox. I didn't feel like it firmed, glowed, or detoxed my skin at all. I don't feel like my skin was super glowy. A lot of times with a glowing sheet mask or a sheet mask that is baseline for lifting, firming, and glow, I do see a little bit of glow. Obviously, you're not going to see lift and firm unless you're using these like often, and I don't do that, unfortunately. I didn't even see any kind of glow from it, if I'm honest. I wasn't able to find a whole lot of info on this product, so there's that as well. It did fit my face, which is a problem that I have had with sheet masks. Some sheet masks don't fit my face. I do have a rather big melon, so I was super happy that it fit my face. It did have a super sticky aftermath, which I was not a fan of at all, but as soon as I put like some kind of moisturizer on top of it, that stickiness went away, so I could live with it. It's not a sheet mask you're going to want to use if you're not into sticky aftermaths, because it definitely had one. I didn't notice anything. I used it at night. I didn't even notice anything the next day. So would I repurchase it? Probably not. Again, I don't purchase sheet masks. I get them all from Ipsy. The next thing I have in here is this, and this is, I believe it's pronounced Catal. Don't come for me if it's not, but this is the Catal Matcha Chai facial cream. This is just a little tiny sample size. This guy does cost $30 for 1.7 ounces in the mainstream. This is a super thick cream, and you guys can see I used it all. There wasn't a whole lot in here. Honestly, I think I got 3 uses out of it, which was whatever. I mean, whatever. It's thick, so I feel like you do need a lot more with the thicker creams, because it takes a lot more of it to like encounter one area of your face. It does have 4.6 stars on Ulta Beauty, which is where it's sold, and that has 345 reviews that make up that 4.6 stars. It wasn't bad. I didn't find it to be bad, but it's a firming and revitalizing cream. It says it's super hydrating. I didn't really notice any kind of firming or revitalizing, and I have to be honest, I didn't also notice very much hydration that came from this. What I did like about it is it's a facial cream that is matcha chai, but doesn't have a whole lot of scent to it. You know, I have a problem with scents in a lot of my products, so I'm allergic to some things more than others. And if it's a light scent, even if I am allergic to it, it can pass for me. But this, I was a little bit worried about, but it didn't really have any kind of scent. It does have an interesting texture. The texture of it appears gritty in the container, but like when you put it on your skin, there's no grit to it. So I did like that. It wasn't bad. Would I repurchase it for $30? Probably not. I didn't notice a whole lot of, and granted, I only got 3 uses, so the firming and revitalizing part of it I wasn't probably gonna notice anyways, but the hydration part, I didn't see it. I get more hydration from like my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, and that is roughly same price point. I would purchase the Kiehl's again before I would purchase the Catal. The next thing I have is this. This is the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, and this is for a full size, $28 on Sephora. This is actually a mini size. You can purchase this for $13. I got it as a free item in a Sephora order. I don't know, I kind of dig this mascara. It is a little more natural though, and the wand is really, really wonky. It is on my lower lashes today, and you guys can see them, but they're just not like spider legs hanging out from my eyes, which I kind of dig. This is what the wand looks like, and you guys can see, hopefully, that it is the oddest shaped one. So it has, on one end, it has like really small stubby bristles, and then it also has these really, right there, it also has these really long bristles. So you're supposed to use the really stubby bristles to help like curl your lashes and give them some volume, and you're supposed to use the longer side to help separate your lashes and give them length. I did find that it worked in that way. What I love most about this is that I can wear it on my lower lash line because it is a tubing mascara. I love tubing mascaras on my lower lash line specifically. They don't go anywhere, they don't flake, and this is no different. So would I buy a full size? I don't know, honestly. If I can grab a mini, I will typically grab a mini, especially for things like mascara that you're supposed to throw away every 3 months anyways. Minis are where it's at, and I don't feel like their formula is any different in a mini than it is in a full size, and I've tested that out with things like Benefit that sells most of their mascaras in a mini as well as a big size. Like, if you're gonna throw it out in 3 months, this is probably the size to get. Would I repurchase a mini? Maybe. I did get this for free, so it seems funny to me that this also costs $13 on the website, but I did like it. I liked it a lot. The other tubing mascara that I use quite often is the Thrive Cosmetics one. I do like the Thrive a little bit better. It does make my lashes appear less natural than this. This is kind of a natural looking mascara. I have used the Thrive on my upper lashes, and I like it on my upper lashes. I used this one on my upper lashes, and I didn't like it on my upper lashes. So I do think that I like the Thrive. I would buy the Thrive full size. I don't know that I'd buy this one full size, but I might purchase a mini of this one in the future. I did like it enough to do that. Oh, it does have a 4.3 star rating on the Sephora website with almost 1,500 reviews. So it's a really good mascara. People like it, and I don't know if people like it because it's clean beauty and new, or if people like it because they actually like it. Most of the lower ranked comments on that website were about the fact that it's a little more natural for a mascara. So the next thing I have on my list is the Ciate Watermelon Burst Lip Oil. This wasn't bad. I actually kind of dug this. I'm glad to have it in my collection. This is a little bit thick. It's a little thickish, so a little dabble do you. It smells so good. It smells so good. It smells like watermelons. This one anyways. Yes, watermelons. There are 4 flavors of this. This one is the watermelon one. I think it also has like a grapefruit and a strawberry one. This one has watermelon seed extract and vitamin E. It's not sticky. It makes the lips look super shiny. I love that. It makes them feel great the next day if you're using it. Like, I even put it just one night on at home before I went to bed. I put it on, and then the next morning I woke up and my lips looked amazing. They felt super soft. And the applicator, however, is awful, and I'm pretty sure that this is like what the full-size applicator looks like too. It reminds me of a Carmex tube, so it's just that really stiff, like hard plastic applicator, like lip oil kind of applicator. I did just, you know, push some out of the tube and then put it on my lips with my finger because I hate these plastic applicators for whatever reason. But I did use quite a bit of it, you guys. I love this. I would buy it. The full size of this is $16. I don't think that that's bad. I did love the smell of it. I thought it smelled good enough to eat, but you don't want to eat it. So there's that. I did not like how thick it was, but the first time I put it on, I used way too much, and I think that's where that thick-ish kind of thought process came from, because the subsequent times that I put it on, I didn't use very much, because truly a little dabble do you, and I didn't feel the same way. Your lips don't stick together. It's not a sticky formula. It's just a thicker formula. I kind of like it. I kind of love it. So $16 is, I think I would purchase a full size of that. The next thing I have in here is this. It is the Biolage All-in-One Coconut Infusion Spray for your hair. This guy is $30 for 13.5 ounces of product, which I think is kind of expensive. It is an expensive hair care brand. It smells so good. It smells so good. It does have like kind of that coconutty, yes, it does have that kind of coconutty scent to it, which I love. And there's actually a ton of product in this little, you don't need much. A couple spritzes on my hair would be perfectly fine, and I'd feel like I was getting some kind of like all-in-one conditioning kind of thought process out of just a couple spritzes. This bottle will probably last me forever. It is only 1 fluid ounce, but I mean, it's going to last a while. I used it for the last couple weeks, and I can tell you it's still pretty full. This left my hair soft. It left my hair smelling good. It left my hair easy to brush through. Also on my daughter's hair, I used it on my little daughter's hair. It left her hair easy to brush through. She hates me brushing her hair because of all the knots that happen in her hair. Her hair is super fine, and this left her hair easy to brush through, but also not greasy looking, which I can appreciate out of a conditioning spray, a leave-on conditioner. This does come in 2 different sizes. So the 13.5 ounce for $30 that I mentioned, I believe is the smaller of the 2 sizes. It does have a larger size as well. I felt like it helped frizz. This is a vegan and lightweight formula, and it says that it's for all different hair types. And the website, the Biolage website where I looked this up on, says this product actually has 25 benefits to using it on your hair. I'm not going to go through all 25 with you, but I think it's interesting, and I think it's worth looking up if you're interested in an all-in-one like kind of multi-benefit spray for your hair. This would be a good one. It doesn't strip the color out. I had a really good time using it. I did use it multiple times on my own hair as well as my daughter's hair. If you're frizz prone or have lackluster hair or have knots or, you know, want just a little bit of shininess, I do think that this is worth it. Would I spend $30 for 13.5 ounces? Maybe. I do like Biolage hair products. I do. So I might. And this smells so good. I will continue to use this up and then we'll go from there. I do have a ton of hair product over there, so I'm not sure that I would be purchasing it anytime soon, but I do like this product. So the next thing I have is this. This is the Too Cool for School Coconut Milky Body Scrub, and I know it doesn't look like I used it, but I did have, you know, two other, I had 3 of them total, so I didn't use this one. It did, like, this wasn't enough for one body use, so I'm glad that I had more than one, because I found the other 2, I had to use both of them to, I mean, even just do my legs, which is what I used it for. I will say that this is an exfoliating body wash. You can pick it up for $29.30, maybe? I can't read my own handwriting. For 5.99 ounces. Why not just make 6 ounces? Like, I just don't understand that part. But it's an exfoliating body wash, and it uses actual coconut shells. The whole coconut goes into this body wash. It's weird and gritty, but let me get this close up to the cameras. Yeah, it's weird and gritty and fibrous, but different and good. And it helped. It helped with dryness on my legs. And that's where I feel like I have the most dry skin. I will be using this one, but that'll be the end of that. Like I said, this isn't enough for both legs, so I'm gonna just like split it in half and get as much of both legs as I can and use up this product. I would repurchase this, but I also really dig the tea tree body scrubs, and those are cheaper and easier to come by and have amazing smells to them and aren't like this weird like texture. I'm kind of a texture person, and I like them just as well. So would I repurchase this? Probably not. Again, I think it's $29.30 for 5.99 ounces. I think that's kind of expensive. The next and last thing that I have to talk to you about is this little 24K Mega Glow IBY Radiant Glow highlighter. This came to me in an Ipsy. This is what it looks like. Obviously, that is the furthest thing from 24 karat gold that I saw and was like, oh, this is not gold. It's more of a like bronzy, like champagne-y bronze. I really like this formula. I really like this highlight. I'm not wearing it today, which I don't know why I didn't. But this is what it looks like on the finger. It does kind of swing a little bit gold, but not a lot of it gold. That's what it looks like on the skin. It just kind of has this really pretty bronzy tone to it. So it's a soft bronze shade. It's finely milled. It is a beautiful tone. It's a cruelty-free brand. This was, I think, maybe my first time using an IBY product. These guys, you guys, this is the mini size, and these are $8. And you know as well as I do, we don't go through highlighters super fast. I feel like this is a really pretty highlighter. And I feel like I would pay $8 for it. They have many minis for $8 that you can pick up. And I actually looked at picking up some other ones from them because I do like that one. I feel like it doesn't emphasize texture. I feel like it's really pretty opaque going on, but also can be sheared out. So I don't have to do a whole lot of work to get the kind of shine that I want from a highlighter. My face eats highlighter anyways, so like I go into a highlighter testing and I don't think of it much because I just don't. My face eats it. Like, can you guys tell I'm wearing highlighter today? Sure. 2 videos from now? Probably not. All right, so that's what I have for you. Would I repurchase that? I just said I would probably go on and purchase a couple other of their minis just because I did enjoy it really a lot. That is what I have to share with you today in regards to the minis that I pulled a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to pull minis for this week. Guys, this is my sample bins. So we are just going to start pulling. Again, I do pull 1 hair care, 2 skin, and 3 makeup, and then I also am pulling a sheet mask of some sort as another skin product. This is the Living Color Restore Perfecting Spray, and this is a leave-in conditioner. It does appear. All right, 2 out of here. We have a Peter Thomas Roth Potent C Brighten and Plump Moisturizer. I do like Peter Thomas Roth. I am excited for a vitamin C moisturizer. I do love vitamin C on the face. Let's dig in. Find the little sporty balls. This is Skin Regimen Microalgae Essence. It's an illuminating lotion. I don't think I've ever heard of this before, so I'm excited to try that. All right, makeup. We're just trying to get underneath and stuff and pull something out. All right. Camera died. I had to go rearrange some stuff. Sorry if it looks a little bit different. This is the Becca First Light, right? Yes, First Light Priming Filter. I know that this is a primer that is pretty popular in her brand. She does have this one and the Backlight Priming Filter. The Backlight is in a cream, and I love that primer, but man, it's been a long time since I tried this, so I will try it again. I think the first time I tried it, I didn't even know what I liked and didn't like in makeup back then, so there's that. The next thing I got is another primer. This is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. You guys, this sample bottle, littlest, tiniest sample bottle, and it's like a frosted glass. That's really cool. But this I actually just brought into my collection. It was my birthday gift from Sephora, along with the powder from them. There's that, and then I think I am going to, yep, this one just keeps getting stuck. We're going to pull one of these guys because they just sit on top and never get pulled. So this is the Beauty Blender Bounce Liquid Whip Longwear Foundation, and I'm interested. I haven't tried this yet. So what is also interesting to me is I feel like these 3 shades, just the way I'm looking at them, look the exact same. So we have light, light, light brown. It does show that there is quite a bit of, it says 32 blends. So there is 32 different shades in the range, but it's so funny to me that on these cards, it's like there's not a really nice mix of the tones on these cards. Lastly, this is the, almost, it looks like the same bin, but this bin has just a bunch of like stuff in it. This bin has face masks, and this bin has like lips and eyes and stuff like that kind of mask, body scrubs, those kind of things. So this one is the one that we're pulling from because it is atrociously overwrought with masks. And I did pull the Glam Glow Bubble Sheet Oxygenated Deep Cleanse Mask. So I've had this in my collection for quite some time. I'm actually kind of excited. I do believe that this is something that I got from BoxyCharm back in the day. There's only one, as opposed to the 2 that we pulled last time. All right, so the items that I have got to use over the next couple weeks, we have the Glam Glow like bubble mask, which I'm actually kind of excited about. I do have a foundation, which is interesting. I do have a couple of primers, the Mineral Veil and the Becca primer. I have tried this one before. I don't remember whether I liked it or not, and it was so long ago. This one I'm actually kind of curious about. I don't have much from Hourglass, if I'm honest. I do have a couple face powders from them, but I've never tried their complexion. So I'm actually kind of curious. I think it's profound that they put their sample product in such a really pretty frosted glass bottle. Like, honestly, so crazy to me. I have a Living Proof Restore Perfecting Conditioning Detangling Spray. So kind of a little bit like what we had last time. This is an illuminating lotion by Skin Regimen, which I'm actually kind of excited about also. And then a Peter Thomas Roth Potent C moisturizer. So that is what I have to use over the next couple weeks. What samples are you guys using? I would love to hear what samples you guys are using, if you're using any. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope that you're considering giving it a big thumbs up. It really does help our channels. Tells YouTube that there are people out here watching our videos, and maybe somebody else might want to watch them, and pushes it out into the universe, and it's totally free to do. I hope also that you liked it, or me, enough that you're considering subscribing to my channel before you go. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube fam here. I do upload content 3 to 4 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and every other Sunday. I hope that if you do subscribe, you're also hitting that notification bell so that you're not missing anything. Thank you guys again so much for joining me today. I hope that you and yours are well. I hope that you're staying safe. I hope that we're masking up when we're out and about, because we're never going to get out of this crazy if we're not masking up when we're out and about. I hope that you are loving each other, but loving each other from afar. Thank you guys so much for being here today, and until next time, bye guys.